So we started, Chocoloza was actually born in Belgium. So I lived in Belgium for a while and I trained there. And the idea for Chocoloza came out of that. We wanted to combine really, really good Belgian chocolate with the best of our ingredients because we have the best fruits and nuts and dairy on the planet. And
so by we, you mean South Africa?
South Africa, absolutely, yeah. And I think anybody that's lived out of South Africa can attest to that.
Yeah.
So we wanted to combine the two and we wanted to make it proudly South African. So that's why our tagline is seriously Belgian, naturally African. So we source, our chocolate is Belgian, but everything else is local. From our packaging to our raspberries to our team, everything is proudly South African.
That's amazing. So I know you have a background in environmental law and sustainability.
Yeah, that's right.
So how did that sort of translate over?
So yeah, I'm still a big tree hugger, and my background in environmental law and sustainability translates by being, for instance, all of our packaging is locally made. It's all made from recycled board. And when somebody brings back a box, we give them a free chocolate just to keep it going. Yeah. So my concerns about sustainability translate into sourcing for us. So for instance, we don't use any palm oil because there's massive deforestation issues around that. And we want to purchase our ingredients locally. So have the smallest carbon footprint as possible. So when I started Chocoloza and I was trying to find a local supplier of packaging who used local board, people told me, "You're not in Europe anymore, lady. You can't do that here."
Yeah.
To which I said to them, "Thank you for your advice. I will ignore it and do it anyway." So we have been able to. So our entire brand is really my personality. Like, I won't buy anything with palm oil in. I try to buy local and no preservatives, no artificial flavors, no palm oil, recycled local ingredients as much as possible.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and also from a social perspective, to try and do something about, I mean, it's a drop in the water, right? But we try to, our team is all women and they've all been trained up. So the idea is to try and build up a team of women that maybe otherwise would not have had the opportunity to do it. And we have some of the best chocolatiers in the country working for us now.
That's amazing. So you bring people in and teach them skills they can use outside of Chocoloza as well.
Absolutely, yeah. But we felt that if you want to make a tiny difference with poverty, it's best to start with the women in our country. So we're very big on women empowerment.
That's great. I think with a lot of people trying to empower people or just help the poverty and whatnot, it becomes a thing where you almost focus too much on the bigger problem, and I feel like sometimes just honing in on one person, you can really
just help one person if you possibly can. If everybody did, that would change a lot.
Exactly, because you instill in that person then the same sense of you can actually help someone, and then maybe they go on and change someone else's life, and then it's a whole knock-on effect.
Yeah,
so I think that's focusing on the micro is a very good way to do it.
Absolutely, and I mean, for some of us, it's all we can control, right? But I think we do have a duty to do something. Whatever you can, do something. I was lucky enough to be able to go overseas, and we need to spread that around. I was lucky enough and privileged enough to be able to do that. And if I can bring that home and train 5 people on really to have the same skills that I had overseas, then that's kind of what we're about.
Yeah.
So, yeah.